Welcome to Radish, a new level of thinking. We're going to talk about whole world. Michael Gaio put these images together. Great stuff. Taxonomies, wholeness for people, wholeness for the planet. We'll come back to this, so don't freak out. We get down to these leaf node needs, specific needs, all kinds of needs, including removing ice from power lines, which is the brainstorming example on the Harvard Business Review 4-minute video, which I highly recommend everyone to watch. It's only 4 minutes. Check it out. Solutions emerge, multiple solutions, with myriad intended and unintended consequences. The intended are blue, or positive consequences are blue, negatives are red. Map them all, model them all, figure out the optimal set of solutions, moderated by the conversational domain, using a simulator, that's a global holistic model, figure out the optimal set of solutions. We all get plugged into the matrix. I think that's Nolan at the top there. Anyway, we're going to now talk about the evolution of radical collective intelligence. Imagine that the blue thing represents the platform with all the software that we're talking about, from Zoom video conferences to Otter AI to transcription to translation to bots to indexing to taxonomies to everything else. The blue box represents the platform for radical collective intelligence, the technological platform. The brownish thing represents a brain, okay? And that represents the actual collective intelligence, which grows on top of the platform. The more people join, the more conversations we have, the more stuff that gets transcribed, the more stuff that gets figured out and agreed upon. Thank you, Michael. The bigger the intelligence grows. And it grows and it grows and it grows. And just like the baby dragon in Harry Potter, eventually it kind of grows to a point, not where it stops growing, but its growth is limited by the platform itself. Because it doesn't have some of those cool features that Tom and Michael and everybody just mentioned. What do we do then? You guessed it. We use the actual collective intelligence to collectively co-design and co-create the next version of the platform, which will support a much greater collective intelligence, actual collective intelligence. And you guessed it, we don't have to stop there. That new, vastly expanded hyperobject of collective intelligence can then collectively co-create, co-design, and co-build the next generation of the platform, which can support a much greater collective intelligence. And I think you see the trend here, okay? And the trend is such that we now have a competitor to abrupt climate change, to exponential abrupt climate change. Abrupt climate change, exponential abrupt climate change meet exponential collective intelligence. And we're going to see who wins this cosmic game of chicken.
That's not the right image.
Well,
or maybe it is, and we're really in trouble.